Azerbaijan. Officially, the Azerbaijan Republic or the Republic of Azerbaijan is a transcontinental country located at the boundary of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It is a part of the South Caucasus region and is bounded by the Caspian Sea to the east, Russia to the north, Georgia to the northwest, Armenia and Turkey to the west, and Iran to the south. Baku is the capital and largest city. The Azerbaijan Democratic Republic proclaimed its independence from the Transcaucasus Democratic Federative Republic in 1918 and became the first secular democratic Muslim majority state, taking its name from the adjacent region of northwestern Iran for political reasons. In 1922, the century was incorporated into the Soviet Union as part of the Transcaucasus (SFSR). The modern Republic of Azerbaijan proclaimed its independence on August 30, 1991, shortly before the dissolution of the Soviet Union in the same year. In September 1991, the ethnic Armenian majority of the Nagorno-Karabakh region formed the self-proclaimed Republic of Artsakh. The region and 7 surrounding districts are internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan. While negotiations on the resolution of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict are facilitated by the OSCE, the Nagorno-Karabakh became de facto independent with the end of the First Nagorno-Karabakh War in 1994. Following the 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh War, the 7th District and parts of the Nagorno-Karabakh were returned to Azerbaijan control. History of Azerbaijan. The book History of Azerbaijan is the first textbook written in English at the Azerbaijan University of Architecture and Constructions. This book is a valuable source for local and foreign students studying English. It is known that since the restorations of our independence, radical change in all areas, as well as in science and education, have taken place. It has also opened up new opportunities for the education of Azerbaijan youth abroad. Important measures for the studying of the English language to the youth both in our country and abroad were taken. First of all, especially attention was paid to the need to develop English language teaching in secondary and high schools. A number of English-speaking groups for all faculties at university were also created. Now the subject history of Azerbaijan is taught in English-speaking groups at the Azerbaijan University of Architecture and Construction. However, there hadn't been a textbook named History of Azerbaijan. Therefore, the textbook was written. The textbook was written according to the syllables of the subject and covers all topics. These textbooks means that the direction of our studies is to teach our history in English to students. We are confident that this textbook will be able to help both local and foreign students in studying history of Azerbaijan. Historically, Azerbaijan borders Dagestan in the north, Iran in the south, Georgia, present Armenia, and Turkey in the west, and the Caspian Sea in the east. As a result of the war between Russia and Iran, the lands of Azerbaijan were divided into two parts according to Gulistan and Turkmenchai agreements. Since the geographical concept of northern and southern Azerbaijan occurred, after that the Azerbaijan took different paths of development being a part of Iran and Russia. On May 28, 1918, an independent state in northern Azerbaijan, the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, was established. On April 28, 1920, the Russian army occupied northern Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan Socialist Republic was established and incorporated into the USSR in October 1991. Northern Azerbaijan regained its independence. The Muslim or Islamic era has been used for a long time in Azerbaijan. This era has been widely spread in Muslim regions. The beginning of the Islamic era started with moving the Prophet Muhammad, a founder of Islam, from Mecca to Medina. This event happened in 622 of the Christian era. That's why the date starting from that time is called the Hijri calendar. The time in the Islamic era is charged with the moon and the sun. The length of the year, which is calculated by the moon, equals 354 days. This is 11 days shorter than the length of the astronomical year, which is calculated by the sun. These are the meaning of the colors. The main aims of the policy of Azerbaijan: to remain and preserve the independence, security, and integrity of the states. Cooperation with all countries based on the principle of equality. The main problems of Azerbaijan is the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The conflict started in 1988 by neighboring Armenia, which occupied the Azerbaijanian land Karabakh. Today, 20% of Azerbaijanian lands are under occupation. They made excuses that the Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians' socio-economic condition are bad in comparison with other regions of Azerbaijan. Therefore, they want to be independent. Unconditionally, it was fictitious in the pact, superior to other regions of Nagorno-Karabakh Armenians' living standards. Basically, for igniting the national conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh, Armenians' aim is to annex that territory, but Azerbaijan will never allow it. Azerbaijan is for peaceful settlement of this conflict with the restoration of its territorial integrity. If this problem is not solved peacefully, then Azerbaijan will be forced to take back its lands by military means.